Hey, good evening. First off, in honor of Veterans Day, we say thank you to all of you that have served our country. We salute you for your service. It is that time of the year again when the stakes in high school football are going way up. If you win, you keep on playing. If you lose, that's a wrap. Our first and goal coverage kicking off tonight at Benny LaPrade Stadium. That's where Pioneer made their playoff debut against EdCal Chelsea. Here with the highlights, it's Channel 5's Brandon Ortega. What's up, Brandon?
Hey there, Joel. Tonight, the biggest difference maker in this game was playoff experience. EdCal Chelsea pulling away to beat Pioneer 45-28, and it was a very impressive win for the Jackets. Let's show you how it all went down and take you to the highlights. Pioneer playing in their first ever playoff game, first ever in school history, and the Diamondbacks taking on EdCal in the playoffs for the 7th year in a row. Jackets on the board first, 7-0. Midway through the first, Margo Aguinaga picked off by Tyler Bolthweiss. Pioneer, though, can't take advantage of the turnover. Back to EdCal we go. Inside the 5, Aguinaga will call his own number. And numero 5 going in for 6. Muscles in for the score. All Jackets early on. End of the first, it's 14-0. Second quarter, Pioneer clawing back. Jacob Rosales, the resilient sophomore, takes the long way home. In for the touchdown. We've got a ball game. 14-7. Later in the second, Joel Cardoza for the Jackets fights his way across the goal line. It's 21-14. EdCal at the break. Now to the third quarter. Jorge Gomez helping EdCal break the game open. The leading rusher finding the end zone there. And it's the Jackets pulling away to beat Pioneer 45-28. And the D-backs falling in their first ever playoff game. EdCal Chelsea now moving on to the area round once again. They will get the winner as we come back live to Donna. EdCal Chelsea will now get the winner of Floresville and King. King was up late last I checked in the fourth quarter. So it looks like EdCal could be facing Corpus Christi King in the next round. Let's go back to Joel.
All right, thank you, Brandon. San Benito's Greyhounds had just one blemish on their regular season record. It came last week against Harlingen. Despite that loss, the Hounds still trucking towards the playoffs. Tonight, the Hounds at home to welcome the Edinburgh Bobcats. We pick up the highlights here in the first quarter. Off the screen pass, check this out. It is going way, way, way down the field. The Greyhounds strike first. And the extra point no good, 6-0 San Benito. After that, the Hounds going for the onside kick. And guess what? The Greyhounds recover the onside kick, so they have got all the momentum now. The quarterback, Eric Reta, firing deep, and it's caught for the touchdown. That would make it 14-0 San Benito. After that, some more from the quarterback. Keeper good for another touchdown. And San Benito in control tonight. This one is now in the final. It's now gone final. San Benito winning 47-10. We keep on going. McAllen, actually this is a Rio Hondo and Sinton facing off at Bogus Stadium in Harlingen. And Rio Hondo coming out firing. The nice pass there. The big hit, but the receiver holds on to it. And Rio Hondo is ahead there 6-0. After that, Rio Hondo going to the air once again. The receiver on another catch. The Bobcats would pick up a field goal. That makes it 9-0 Rio Hondo. That's when Sinton starts to answer back. The Pirates with a pass here that will go the distance. So Sinton cuts the lead. They're down 9-7 after that. But Rio Hondo keeps on cooking. Check this out. The pass going way down the field, and the receiver making the grab just in bounds. Fantastic catch there. Rio Hondo and Sinton in the tight one tonight, and Sinton now ahead 30-21 in the fourth quarter. All right, in McAllen Memorial hosting Laredo United. First quarter, David Sanchez hits Kevin Esparza, and it's 7-0 Longhorns. After that, it's a long touchdown run for those Longhorns. Sanchez getting to the end zone. And Memorial down 14-0 just like that. Second quarter, Sanchez going deep, and it's caught for the score. McAllen Memorial, a district champion tonight, falling. They get beat by 30 points, 51-21. The Waters Lincoln Huskies had to sweat it out, but they did make the playoffs because Palmview beat La Jolla last week. Tonight, the Huskies up in the Alamo City to take on San Antonio Southwest. Third quarter, Huskies down 20-7, and some more points for Southwest here. They take it 33-17, so Southwest will play Los Fresnos next Saturday at Alamo Stadium at 1 o'clock. Back in the Valley, an intriguing matchup between Weslaco East and Edinburgh Vela. For more on this game, we bring in Channel 5's Ruben Juarez, who is live in Edinburgh at Richard Flores Stadium. And Ruben, I hear this one came down to the wire. Give us the update, Ruben.
Hey, Joel, we've got a shocker here in Edinburgh. Vela taking on Weslaco East. Vela coming in with only one loss on the season, while Weslaco East needed 3 straight wins just to get into the playoffs, but all those numbers don't mean anything once you get into playoffs. It's winner go home time, and tonight the favorite is going home. Let's go ahead and take a look at the highlights. In this Battle of the Cats, highly entertaining matchup. It's the SaberCats from Vela that strike first. Nate Garcia in the shotgun, but he's thinking run all the way. Garcia waits for the hole to open up, and he finds the end zone. 7-0 Vela. Now it's Roy Pedraza's time to shine. The East running back breaks through. See you later. Sayonara. Adios. 60 yards later, it's a 7-7 ball game. Following an East turnover, Garcia keeps it himself. The Vela QB rips off a long run. Nimble Nate finally gets taken down inside the Wildcats 25. And that leads to a touchdown by Robert Guerra, who navigates his way into the end zone. Vela up 14-7 at the half, but East rumbles back in the third. Roy Pedraza gets the toss and shows Vela who's the boss. Number 5 feeling alive as he heads to pay dirt. One of his 4 touchdowns. It's a 14-14 ball game. Late third, Robert Guerra gets the handoff and gets across the goal line. Vela takes a 21-14 lead, but get your popcorn ready. Late fourth, game tied at 28. Weslaco East making a comeback, and they seal it off at the very end. Orlando Fuentes on for East. The game-winning field goal is good. They call him Chucky, and that stuns Vela. Weslaco East wins 31-28. So with that, Weslaco East upsets Vela. East moves on, and the kicker the hero for the Wildcats. Joel, let's send it back to you in the studio.
What a great game. Thank you for that, Ruben. Let's go out to Roma High School. That's where Brownsville Lopez was facing Laredo Nixon. Mustangs go into the air. Danny Ledesma connects with Fernando Hernandez all alone. 7-0 Nixon Mustangs. On the ensuing drive, Lopez with the answer. Jose Echavarria on the keeper. Great stiff arm there, and Echavarria just keeps on galloping to the house. And that would tie it up at 7-7. So Brownsville Lopez playing well. Next up, we have got some special teams play. Check this out. Nixon punting, but wait a minute. Brownsville Lopez, they blocked the punt. Look at that. Irving Perez scoops it up, and a touchdown for Brownsville Lopez. Tonight, the Lopez Lobos giving Nixon everything they could handle, but in the end, a late fumble by Lopez does them in. Nixon wins 23-17. All right, back in the Mid-Valley, the Queen City was rocking tonight. Mercedes amped up as their Tigers were hosting Sherryland. Mercedes had to share the district championship. Could the Tigers build on that against a solid Sherryland team? For that, we go to the highlights, and we start things off in the first quarter. On the keeper, that's the quarterback. Zachary Gomez racing down the field, but there's a penalty flag, and they bring it back. Not to worry, though, because the Tigers are going right back where they came from. Another keeper, and this one gets the Tigers in good field position down inside the red zone. And there is the payoff now for Mercedes. They punch it in, and Mercedes on the scoreboard first. There's a Tiger showing us that 5 is number 1. Thank you for that. Last week we saw Blake Klein make some nice plays for the Rattlers. Here he is again. The receiver makes the catch, and he is off to the races, so the Rattlers get one back. And we've got a good ball game brewing, but Mercedes looking stronger in this one, and the Tigers knock off the Rattlers 17-7 in the Battle of Adame Cousins. All right, in 4A Division II, Raymondville drawing Cuero in the first round. Second quarter, Raymondville tries the trick play, but it's picked off by Jordan Whittington. On the ensuing drive, it would be the Cuero Gobblers going to work. Take a look as Drew Reismanheider going deep. But the Bearcats defense making the play. It's broken up there by the Bearcats defensive back. Later in the drive, Whittington on the quarterback run, and he walks into the end zone. Cuero would go up by 30 in the second quarter, and the Gobblers with an impressive showing in the first round tonight as they eliminate Raymondville 59-20. Okay, back in the Valley, we had the Palmview Lobos going up against Laredo United South in the first round, and it is the Lobos scoring first. Joel Pena punches in that touchdown for Palmview, 7-0 for Palmview. However, the United South Panthers coming down to play tonight. Take a look as Juan Castro's pass is caught. That knots up the game at 7-7, and United South with some points tonight in this one. It has gone final now, 47-27. The Palmview Lobos have their season come to an end. We keep the highlights going. More action from the Coastal Bend. Lafayette taking on Rockport Fulton. Early on, no score. C.J. Frost tucks it for the quarterback sneak. The Pirates take a 6-0 lead, and Rockport using the swinging gate on the extra point try. They go for two. Are they going to get it? Yep, they get it. That's 2 points for them, and it's 8-0 Rockport Fulton to start this game. Lafayette strikes back. The Lions going long. Brandon Lee Perez on the catch. Touchdown for Lafayette, and it's 8-7 Rockport Fulton. Then it is Perez on the jet sweep. Lafayette goes on top 14-8 with that. And a great game going tonight. Now in the fourth quarter, Lafayette trailing 25-21. Let's get to our first and goal scoreboard tonight. Up north, it is Del Rio knocking off Rowe 40-7, while in Brownsville on Veterans Day, it is Mission Veterans defeating Brownsville Veterans 35-14. Also tonight, up north, Sweeney eliminates Port Isabel 36-21, while Lyford, coming off a district title clinching win last week, well, they keep on going. The Bulldogs take down Jordanton 42-25.